Hello again. This is Collin Daniels. Welcome to my video blog. This is How to Make a Record in 2 Days, Part 11, aka the Epilogue. Thank you. You're possibly the only person watching at this point, so I really appreciate you hanging in there and taking whatever drugs you needed to stay awake through all this. And watching it all at once, all 11 parts. How did you do that? I'm impressed, man. I mean, that's... And by man, I didn't mean to insult the fact that you're a woman. Anyway, I need to get on. I'm sorry. All of the first 10 parts covered the making of how I released Just Keep Going originally, which was as a 4-song EP on my Bandcamp page. I also had a hidden track on there, so there was really 5 songs, but the 5th one was hidden. You didn't know about it until you downloaded it, thinking there were only 4, but then you looked at your iPod, and there were 5. How could this be? Yeah. Hidden bonus track. It happens. So, and When I Fall was also on my, that was just me with my acoustic guitar and singing, and that was also on my The Darkness and the Light solo acoustic EP that I'd released before. So there were 5 songs, and so, but at the time that I released it in April of 2010 is when I put it up on Bandcamp. My life was crazy at that time, which is like not that unusual. It's pretty common, actually. I know you've never heard of a musician who has a crazy life. I'm unique, what can I say? But around that time, I was busy with a ton of different things going on in my life, so I intended to promote it and get the word out in as big a way as I possibly could, and I really wasn't able to do that, so not a lot of people found out about it. I kept bumping into people that I hadn't seen in a while after that, and they'd be like, "Hey, have you made any music lately?" And I'd be like, "I made a whole record, and I put it online. I just didn't tell anybody about it. I'm sorry." So I wanted to rectify that situation. I wish I'd said correct. The word rectify always sounds a little, anyway. I wanted to fix that and make sure that not just the 5 songs from the original EP, many of which featured such great music from such great musicians that were my friends that helped me out, I did that thing where I lost my train of thought. Like, I was talking, then I started thinking of 6 other things, and I was like, oh, that's fine, I can keep talking, I'll remember where I am. And then when I came back, I was like, no, I don't remember where I am. Anyway, I was talking about the EP. So I wanted to fix the fact that I hadn't promoted it properly. I think that's what I said now for 6 times. 3 minutes, we're 3 minutes. Ugh, this has got to be the last part, doesn't it? It's got to be. I mean, I need to eat. I haven't eaten. Anyway. So, what I decided to do, I won't go through the whole story, because we all know how long that would take. Excuse me. Whoa. I don't know what happened there. A little dusty in the basement. Now that I've coughed, I've even lost the track even more. That's the thing about live television. You can't stop that from happening. And I know what you're thinking. This isn't live television, but the rules are the same. Trust me. You can't stop. So in the fall of 2011 and then January, February of 2012, I decided to record 3 new songs and put those together with the 5 from the EP that I had released originally, and release those as a full 8-song LP with the same name and the same cover design and everything, called Just Keep Going. So that record is available on my Bandcamp site, page, whatever you want to call it. I won't give you the link because chances are if you've made it this far, you've seen that link 1,000 times. Will you stop with the Bandcamp link? I bought the record. Shouldn't that give me some sort of immunity from your harassment? No. It's America, dude. So anyway, so those 3 songs, just really quick, not to go into the detail that I did with the original 4, and not to slight the musicians that helped me that time, but I did have Scott Holcomb play some guitar. Martin Newman, who played guitar on Hey Collin, played bass on the 3 new songs. And Mickey Vershbow, I tried to get Vin Commiso to play drums on those 3 songs, but I had to pick a particular day, and unfortunately he wasn't available, which made me very sad, but I was very quickly happy because Mickey Vershbow, who has recently, at the time of I'm recording this, has become the drummer for Plumerai, James and Martin Newman's band in Boston, generously agreed to play drums on the 3 additional tracks that I was recording. So we had, I think, 1 day of recording, and I took 2 days of mixing. And I meant to say that basically the title of this entire video blog series is a huge sham. It's all a lie, because it actually took, for the final record, with 8 songs on it, that actually, technically speaking, took 7 days, because we had the 2 days that most of this video blog was about, the Saturday and Sunday, where we laid down the 4 songs. But we used Home of Love tracks by myself that had been recorded before for my solo EP. So that was 3 days. And we also took the hidden track from that session, so that was on that 3rd day also. And then we had 1 day of recording or no, it was 2 days. 2 days of recording, or up to 5. 2 days of recording for the 3 new songs, and then I took 2 times to mix them, or 1? Oh, I thought I remembered. Yeah, 2 days. So the grand total for the 8-song record was 7 days. So this whole series should have been called How to Make a Record in 7 Days. I just blatantly lied to you. 2 days sounded more impressive. But we did actually finish the 4 songs from the original EP in 2 days. So it wasn't a total lie. And I'm telling you the truth now. You know, it's not like I'm Richard Nixon, like I'm hiding how many days. I'm telling YouTube, I'm telling the world, I'm telling you right here, right now. Anyway, so I just want to take this opportunity again to thank all the musicians that helped me, and thank Ian Love. He's amazing. If you ever want to make a record and you're lucky enough to be able to work with him, you know, please do it. He's amazing. And I should say that even though it was 7 days and not just 2, and I'm not trying to brag here, but it is still very unusual, from what I am told, for anybody to make a full 8-song record in 7 days and have it done. And I don't credit myself with that in terms of, like, I'm not some amazing egomaniac who can just force things to happen that fast. My take on it is that, number one, I just love what I do. I love making music. It just gives me pretty much pure bliss and joy when I'm actually making it. So it's not an effort, and I'm motivated to make music and finish it, and because I want people to hear it. But the other thing, which was a huge factor, which I've talked about endlessly, but it really can't be spoken about enough, is I'm incredibly blessed and incredibly fortunate to be able to work with the amazingly talented people that helped me out on this. All the musicians, Ian Love, and I should also mention Corinne Wilder, my former bandmate from Atomic Shotgun, who helped me a lot with the vocals for the 3 new songs and co-wrote the lyrics to Burning Sand with me, which I think her lyrics that she contributed to that song are stellar. So I wanted to thank her too. But it's really, it's not any magical powers I have. It's just the fact that I love what I do, and I've somehow been lucky enough to, or fortunate enough to attract what I feel are some of the most amazing people making music to partner with in this process. So thank you, and thank you very much for watching this entire video series. And you know what? High five. You're done. We're done. That's the end. Part 11. It's done, and it's 9 minutes, but, you know, I never really stuck to that 5-minute rule, but hey, you know, was anybody really keeping track? Because if you were, it would have gotten really annoying after, like, part 2. So thank you. Keep keep tuning in. I promise. Maybe I shouldn't promise, but I think I should promise that I will never do an 11-part series again that takes 11 video watchings to get through. But I will keep keeping you posted of what I'm up to with and where I'm going to play and what's coming out and what you can check out. Oh, and the last thing I was going to do, even though I'm approaching 10 minutes, was give you the links for the wonderful other musicians that helped me out. So, first, Scott Holcomb, who played lead guitar on a lot of songs, Make the Escape, Final Friend, all those. You can see it in the credits. It's on my Bandcamp site. The best way to check him out solo is reverbnation.com/Scott Holcomb. And he also is in a country rock band or southern rock band called the Bulletproof Lincolns, who are amazing. And they have a ridiculously long Facebook link. It's probably easier to go to Facebook and put Bulletproof Lincolns in the search bar and click on them from there. But if you want to enter this ridiculously long link, there it is, facebook.com/pages/the-bulletproof-lincoln/476977199154, if I'm reading that correctly, because it's backwards from, anyway. So you can check them out. Oh, and Vin Commiso, who played drums on The Door, Hey Collin, and Make the Escape, is also the drummer for Bulletproof Lincolns, so you can check him out there. For Martin Newman, who played some additional guitar on Hey Collin and played bass on Final Friend, Burning Sand, and another song I can't remember at the moment. I made this record. I know all the songs. But Martin is in a band called Plumerai. Mickey Vershbow, who played drums on 3 songs, is also in Plumerai in Boston, so you can check them out at plumerai.com. Clara Kebabian, who played the violin for Hey Collin, has her own website where she can update you on all the various projects that she's involved in at clarakebabian.com. And Lawrence Ochs, or as I call him, Larry Ochs, who played lap steel guitar on Hey Collin, has an amazing band called the Gin Mill Kings with Jesse Thomas. Best way to reach them or find out more information is myspace.com/theginmillkings. And I just checked it because MySpace is kind of not necessarily always up to date, but they do update that page. I just checked it, and there was current information on there and songs you can listen to and everything else. So check out those people. I'll put those in text form for you in the comments underneath or description or whatever it's called, so you can check them out. But please do. They're really great. And don't take my word for it. Check it out for your damn self. Thank you so much. 12 minutes. It's like ridiculously long.